that's why Paul, if you read into Paul's writings and you see about it, Paul's writing is about more. I think there's two factors I think of Paul's writing. There's the salvation piece and the resurrection of how do we be saved, how do you become a Christian. And you see that a lot in Acts, and you see that through the whole Acts as the church is growing. But if you read Paul's later letters, it's about how do I maintain this relationship after I got saved?
Yeah.
How do I go through this? And a lot of times we contrude the two, and we use a lot of Paul's letters as more as these are salvational letters. These are preached to save people. But his letters are really to the church after it's been established, because I think the harder part for Christianity here in the modern day, I think we've made the harder part getting saved. I think in the early church, the harder part wasn't about getting them saved. It was about how do they maintain this relationship and not fall back to their own nature.
Yeah.
And the own nature of, okay, we start following the laws again. Everyone got to be circumcised. Everyone got to do this.
Yeah.
And understanding how our flesh works in it. Because remember, where the Jews, I believe, or the Israelites misconstrued the law, is they tried to make the law make them perfect. And the law showed their imperfections and how God still loved them through their imperfections.
Because
And I think that can happen even with the modern day resurrection, in that we're trying to be perfect.
because the law is perfect and we're not.
I know.
That's why Jesus said,